This is a success story of how Patagonia said not to buy their products in an advertisement that tripled their sales. Patagonia, the high-end outdoor clothing and gear company, was founded on a mission of using business to help save the planet. More than 40 years ago, mountain climber entrepreneur Yvon Chouinard started the company with this enduring mission: build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Now, Chouinard and Patagonia are taking that mission to new extremes. They're actually telling consumers, don't buy our products. It started a few years ago with a full-page New York Times ad on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving and busiest shopping day of the year, showing Patagonia's best-selling R2 jacket and pronouncing, "Don't buy this jacket." Patagonia backed the ad with messaging in its retail stores and at its website and social media pages. To top things off, Patagonia customers received a follow-up email prior to Cyber Monday, the season's major online shopping day, reasserting the brand's "buy less" message. Here's part of what it said. Because Patagonia wants to be in business for a good long time and leave a world inhabitable for our kids, we want to do the opposite of every other business today. We ask you to buy less and to reflect before you spend a dime on this jacket or anything else. The environmental cost of everything we make is astonishing. Consider the R2 jacket shown, one of our best sellers. To make it required 135 liters of water, enough to meet the daily needs, 3 glasses a day, of 45 people. Its journey from its origin as 60% recycled polyester to our Reno warehouse generated nearly 20 pounds of carbon dioxide, 24 times the weight of the finished product. This jacket left behind, on its way to Reno, 2/3 its weight in waste. And this is a 60% recycled polyester jacket, knit and sewn to a high standard. But, as is true of all the things we can make and you can buy, this jacket comes with an environmental cost higher than its price. There is much to be done and plenty for us all to do. Don't buy what you don't need. Think twice before you buy anything. Work with us to reimagine a world where we take only what nature can replace. A for-profit firm telling its customers to buy less? It sounds crazy. But that message is right on target with Patagonia's reason for being. Founder Chouinard contends that capitalism is on an unsustainable path. Today's companies and customers are wasting the world's resources by making and buying low-quality goods that they buy mindlessly and throw away too quickly. Instead, Chouinard and his company are calling for conscious consumption, asking customers to think before they buy and to stop consuming for consumption's sake. Coming from Patagonia, a company that spends almost nothing on traditional advertising, the paradoxical "Don't buy this jacket" ad had tremendous impact. The internet was soon ablaze with comments from online journalists, bloggers, and customers regarding the meaning and motivation behind Patagonia's message. Analysts speculated about whether the ad would help or harm sales, or whether it would engage customers and build loyalty or be perceived as little more than a cheap marketing gimmick. But to Patagonia, far from a marketing gimmick, the campaign expressed the brand's deeply held philosophy of sustainability. The purpose was to increase awareness of and participation in the Patagonia Common Threads initiative, which urges customers to take a pledge to work together with the company to consume more responsibly. Common Threads rests on 5 Rs of joint action towards sustainability. Reduce. We make useful gear that lasts a long time. You don't buy what you don't need. Repair. We help you repair your Patagonia gear. You pledge to fix what's broken. Reuse. We help find a home for Patagonia gear you no longer need. You sell or pass it on. Recycle. We take back your Patagonia gear that is worn out. You pledge to keep your stuff out of the landfill and incinerator. Reimagine. Together we reimagine a world where we take only what nature can replace. So Patagonia's conscious consumption solution seems pretty simple. Making, buying, repairing, and reusing higher quality goods results in less consumption, which in turn uses fewer resources and lowers costs for everyone. Patagonia has always been committed to the idea of quality as a cure for overconsumption. It makes durable products with timeless designs, products that custom heirs can keep in use for a long time. Then, through programs like its Worn Wear initiative, Patagonia uses social media to let customers share stories about their long-lasting gear and to inspire people to keep their cloth in circulation for as long as possible. In Patagonia's words, "At the end of the day, we can tinker with our supply chain, improve sourcing, use all recycled fabrics, and give away millions of dollars to environmental organizations until the cows come in, but nothing is more important and impactful than keeping our clothing in use for as long as possible." So on that Black Friday weekend, while other companies were inundating customers with promotions that encouraged them to buy, Patagonia stood on its founding principles. It said, "Hey, look, only purchase what you need," explains Rob Bondurant, Vice President of Marketing and Communications at Patagonia. The message, "Don't buy this jacket," is obviously super counterintuitive to what a for-profit company would say, especially on a day like Black Friday, but honestly, it is what we really were after, communicating this idea of evolving capitalism and conscious consumption that we wanted to effect. Not just any company can pull off something like this, such a message can only work if it is real. Patagonia didn't just suddenly stick an ad in the New York Times on Black Friday. It had been sending and living this message for decades. Can other companies follow Patagonia's lead? Is it just a marketing campaign? No, says Bondurant. If it is a way they live their lives and do their business, absolutely. You can't just apply it to your messaging or to a particular window of place and consumer value time. It has to be done 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Pushing conscious consumption doesn't mean that Patagonia wants customers to stop buying its products. To the contrary, like other for-profit brands, Patagonia really does care about doing well on Black Friday and the rest of the holiday season. As a company that sells products mostly for cold weather activities, Patagonia reaps a whopping 40% of its revenues during the final 2 months of the year. But to Patagonia, business is about more than making money. And according to Bondurant, that "Don't Buy This Jacket" campaign has more than paid for itself with the interest and involvement it created for the Common Threads initiative. As an added bonus, however, the campaign also boosted sales. During the first year of the campaign, Patagonia's sales surged by almost a third. It is not enough just to make good products anymore, says Bondurant. There also has to be a message that people can buy into, that people feel they are a part of, that they can be solutions-based. That is what Patagonia's "Buy Only What You Need" communication efforts are really all about. But what's good for customers and the planet is also good for Patagonia. Founder Chouinard says, "I know it sounds crazy, but every time I have made a decision that is best for the planet, I have made money. Our customers know that and they want to be part of that environmental commitment."